Folks, we got a little treat for you. I just got back from the O'Reilly's, got some oil, and got something else here in the garage. Anyways. Come on. You're watching the Uncle Mike YouTube channel. Stick around. So I got a car here sitting in the garage. I got the other car outside, but this one's, I traded my dirt bike for it, so it's a good deal on my behalf. Anyways, was ripping it around this morning, got home, and then was about to fire it up and go somewhere. And the fuel pump wouldn't kick on. I was having problems with it earlier, so I got the old mallet here, as you can see. Tried the old tap trick. Got it going like that earlier this morning, but not now. So then I said, well, it's down for now. Pull the air filters. They're getting drying right now over there on some cut wood. And anyways, this is a 2275 Volkswagen. Dual Webers on it. Carburetor here, carburetor over there. So, gonna go ahead and get this thing serviced up. Got some oil. Gonna clean the filters, like I said. Change the oil filter. New fuel pump. Maybe we can get this thing out. Gonna have to try and get all this residue off. Take these stickers off. It ain't bad. Not when you consider I picked up my dirt bike for $3,000. So it's a 5-seat car. Only has 4 seat belts in it currently. Radios, all 4 seats. There's intercoms in here somewhere. Yeah, you can see the hookups for them, and all 4 of the seats. And yeah, so go ahead and bust into this thing real quick, and we'll go from there. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and change the belt. The belt's pretty weathered and cracked. Let me get in there and show you. Oh. You can't really see it, but to the human eye, it's pretty fouled up. So I got that belt there installed. You can see this thing it's seen better days. Whole thing's like that. Just super chewed up, rotten. Make a spare in a pinch though. So here's my current plan. I'm gonna have to clean up this wire in here, put this new fuel filter on, but the fuel filter I got has the metal filter on it, not an inline like that. It comes off of it. It's I think it's a O'Reilly special. It's the Edelbrock. But we throw it on here, and the only thing I'm concerned about is the fitting touching the tank. So I might have to turn that whole mount outboard a little bit, but we'll see. Let's get into it. Got the fuel pump in there. Now I gotta take this oil pan loose, and idiotic. Tell me this is not an idiotic design. Solid from start to finish. This should overlap on this bolt. The front should have a piece that overlaps, like a little joggle. So it come up like that. Over the top of this, that bolt goes through both. And I got a buddy, he TIG welds very well. He's gonna have to take care of that for me, because I don't weld aluminum. I've done it once, but I'm not Not really gonna sit here and tell you I'm the best there ever was. Anyways, let's go ahead and drop this oil pan down and we can drain the oil. So I got it running here. It's sitting there. I don't know, in between 50 and 75 oil pressure. Just trying to get it warm before I drain the oil out of it. It's idling a little bit low. I could probably stand to bring it up a little bit, but it's happy right there, so not a big deal. So I just slapped on a filter. I guess I forgot to turn the GoPro on, but got a Wix Racing filter on there, 5R. Let's go. A little bit of oil cleanup. And that's all that I got out of the filter. Most of it stayed in the filter. Easy deal. I just got done doing a transmission service on this thing. Just topped it off. Need to spray some brake cleaner on it. Just ran in the house real quick because I heard the alarm beeping for dinner. But I did the oil change on the engine and on the trans. And I really wish I could take this whole thing apart and prep the CVs, change the grease out, inspect everything, put it all back together, and do a full prep on this car before I took it out. But sometimes I don't have that luxury. Mainly because I just want to take it out and whatever happens, happens. Terrible mindset, but got a trip at a Glamis coming up. Gotta go. So I don't know what happened to the GoPro, but it was acting up, wouldn't record. When I went and got my other SD card, started recorded everything, and then when I went to go download everything, it said files corrupted. So that kind of makes me sad because this was kind of going to be a good video on just kind of taking this thing apart, just to do an oil change on it, on the engine and on the transmission, transaxle. But it didn't work. But GoPro footage got corrupted, so now I have very little footage of what I did. But I will say this, here's what we did. New belt, oil change, new oil filter, transmission filter, cleaned the carburetor filters, went through, cleaned things up a little bit. There was some wires that were rubbing on something, kind of see how they got that. I mean, it's no real good way, no real bad way to run it. So, I mean, you just run it how you got to run it. A couple spots where wires were worn through. So I went ahead and cleaned some things up like that. And so Glamis is coming tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and get this thing out. I wish it was washed, but it's filthy. So be it. Get the Tahoe pulled out of the way. Sadly, it rained all night long last night, so full of daggone water. Gonna have to get the tractor over here, put a bunch of D&G down, be done with it. D&G is decomposed granite, if you didn't know, but we'll get over here, spread some granite around. That's a tractor sitting right over there behind the other buggy, which I'm still not sure on. I'll let you guys know probably after this weekend what my intentions are. Road's flooded. It's typical. There's the bushes I cut down right here. I got to get in here with the tractor. I started pulling them out and then I got wrapped into something else, so I parked the tractor. But pop this thing out and then I'm going to either do gravel through here or concrete. I don't know yet. I need to do something.